Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another video on the channel. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Guys, I wanted to tell you FIFA 20, the grind, all that officially, it could be 8 days away, but I'm going to go ahead and say, guys, we are 7 days away from the web app dropping. So I am so looking forward to it, man. I'm just looking forward to the freshness of starting over again and doing all that. I want to say a quick shout out to you guys, man, for all the support on the channel for the last week. You guys have been really enjoying the different types of videos. Let me know what you guys want to see, man. The next few days is really the last time that I can upload pre-content from you guys, because when 19, sorry, we don't want to talk about 19. When FIFA 20 comes out, I'm just going to be posting FIFA 20 stuff. You guys know how it's going to be. We're just going straight FIFA 20. We're only doing stuff that's on the game, things like that. So we've got two interesting uploads today. This is going to be the first one. Tonight's upload, guys, you're going to make sure you want to have notifications on the channel. I'm going to be dropping an upload tonight. Talking about 2 ways that you guys can make a lot of coins early on in FIFA. It is going to be a very, very good video, so make sure you guys do that. I've been waiting to drop a little bit more of the trading stuff closer to the game coming out, so I think for the next few days I'm gonna pound you guys a little bit more trading stuff. We're gonna have some of the concept stuff for the players early on and things like that, but you guys seem to really enjoy the price predictions video, and if you haven't seen that, I gave some price predictions, guys, on top tier players last night. If you guys want that on cheaper players, we can do that in a future video. So welcome to today's upload, guys. Today we're going to be talking about great starter squad players for you guys. Now, a lot of people on the internet have been talking about this. I've seen it everywhere. I've seen it on Twitter. But I have done some thorough research, guys, on some players that you're going to want to include in your starter squads. And the reason why should you watch this video? You should watch this video, guys, because I'm going to give you a set of affordable players that are going to be very overpowered. And I'm going to explain to you guys why they're going to be overpowered. Because certain cards are a lot better than other cards, even if they have worse stats, because of work rates, skill moves, height. And these guys are all going to be cheap, because a lot of these guys in this kind of video you're going to see are going to be players from a league that is not too popular, or leagues. So guys, if you enjoyed the video today, drop a thumbs up. Guys, I haven't been doing this recently, but I need you guys to comment down below. Who are 3 players that you guys have to include in your starter squad? So everybody at this point in the video, if you're watching it, get in the comments 3 players that you guys are 100% going to include in your starter squad. Get it down below. I want to see a ton of people down there and commenting options. So, guys, we start off with the first one, and this is somebody that I have not seen everywhere. And I got to tell you guys right now, this guy in FIFA 20 is going to be ridiculous, okay? Don't get yourself twisted. This guy is going to break so many controllers. Now, the thing with this card is that, from what I can see, so according to FUT Wiz, they don't actually have the end games, but the guy is going to be unbelievable. So if I take you guys over to Foothead, both these sites, guys, right now have the ability to see the new players. You can see the in games on some sites, some don't have the others. But Onyekuru, right? This was a player that if you played FIFA 19, he got a team in the season, and I'm going to tell you guys right now, this card is not going to be more than 5,000 coins. You're a Nigerian link, so you're not going to have too many strong links in the league. And then you're going to be playing for Monaco. So he does have a few links at Monaco, but in terms of, it's not a card that plays for PSG. It's not a big-time card like that, and that's why this card is going to remain cheap. You're going to be able to afford this card early on. This is going to be an amazing card. Now, you look at the card. 90 pace, 74 shooting, 81 dribbling, and 56 physical with 67 passing. The reason why he's so good, he is a 4-star, 4-star, which means he's going to be great on both feet, and then he's going to be able to perform good skill moves. He also is high-low for the work rates, guys. That is massive. Being high-low is so good. Focusing straight on the attack. This, for me, is a perfect left forward in the 4-3-2-1. He has 90 agility, 82 balance, 84 dribbling, and the composure is not great. But if you guys put a sniper chem style on Onyekuru, you're going to see this card have 91 acceleration, 90 sprint speed, 93 finishing, 82 attack positioning, 99 agility. Imagine being able to afford a card for 3,000 coins that gives you this for the return. I don't even know what to tell you guys. Like, that's so good. So Onyekuru is our first guy that I wanted to point out in the video today. The next card is going to be a little bit more expensive. This card will be the most expensive card of the video. I'm telling you guys right now. He's going to be the most expensive card in this video, no doubt in my mind, but still worthy of a starter squad player. And the reason why I want to point him out right now at this point in the video is because he links to Onyekuru. So I'm trying to give you guys some ideas. And before the comments are saying, Nick, these guys are not going to be cheap anymore because they're in your video. That's not true, all right? These guys are very low rated, some of these dudes. They're going to have a lot of supply, so just keep that in mind. But Ben Yedder is another one. 84 pace, 82 shooting, 85 dribbling, and 61 physical. The thing with Ben Yedder that makes Ben Yedder so unique, this guy transferred this year to Monaco, but boys, the thing with this card that is so unique, he's got a 5-star weak foot and he's got 4-star skills. So this guy, again, is amazing on both feet, has good skills, and that's something that is just so valuable to a player. He's also got 90 agility, 89 balance, 83 reactions, 84 ball control, 85 dribbling. I mean, this is what the card looks like without a chem style. Now, let me tell you guys something. With a starter squad player, there's always going to be something wrong with the player. These guys are not like Neymar. They're not like Ronaldo. So you need to understand that. They're not going to just play and have every perfect stat. So he does have 68 stamina, which is not that good. I'm going to be honest with you guys, it's not that good. But in terms of a card for a base card, 90 agility, 89 balance, 83 reactions, 84 ball control, 85 dribbling, and 84 composure. And then you're talking 88 acceleration, 88 finishing, 89 attack positioning. It's such a good card. The thing that I love about this card as well is that finishing is at 88 on 82 shooting. That is unbelievable. So another thing that I wanted to point out. And the last thing, guys, just to kind of, not the last thing of the video, we got a lot of players to talk about today, but to kind of top it off for you guys of another player that's going to be OP. Now, I don't know if you guys have played all the FIFAs in the past, but Balde Diao has been overpowered for years now. Years. It doesn't matter what his card looks like in the beginning. Last year, I think he started off at Inter Milan. This dude in early on FIFA is unbelievable, and there's a reason for it. He's 4-star, 4-star, very similar to Onyekuru, and he's also high-low, which means if you're going to play him as a left forward, a right forward, a left wing, or a right wing, he's going to do everything you want and more. But 92 acceleration, 91 sprint speed, 81 agility, 78 balance, 78 finishing. If I were you guys, I'd give him something like an engine or a sniper. Again, with a sniper, you're going to go up just like Onyekuru and all the finishing, and then the composure's in the 80s. This is another amazing, amazing card that you guys definitely don't want to forget about. Now, I'm going to give you guys, while we're in this league, because I've bookmarked some of the League One, I'm going to give you guys 2 cheaper options for the center mid positions, because I know a lot of you guys are going to be looking in the League One for center mids. We're going to start with Cyprian. Now, Cyprian is always a card in the beginning of FUT that is really solid early on. The reason for this is because he's such a bang average good center mid. When you have all mid-70 stats, he's going to be really solid. Now, could you play this guy as a center defensive mid? I personally wouldn't. I would play him as a left or right center mid. Keep him locked in that center mid position rather than dropping him back too much. But overall, guys, this is a very, very good card. Cyprian is somebody that I think is going to do a very nice job in your midfield if you're rocking in League One. And then to go with him, guys, obviously, I was actually a little bit underwhelmed by this guy's upgrade this year. I thought he should have been upgraded more. But overall, this is a good card. Now, you still wouldn't play this card as Cam, and the only thing with this card that you're going to still have a problem with is he's high-medium. There's always going to be a problem with some of these starter squad players. But overall, I'm really a big fan of this card. I think that this card, with those stats, is a guy that's going to be able to get a lot done for you guys. And that's obviously important, right? So that's obviously a player that, in my eyes, boys, this is a player that you wanna have in your squad. If you're gonna have a League One squad, it has to be if you're gonna have a League One squad. He also works well because if you have a French squad, it's another player that obviously works in a French squad. So that's another guy that I want to point out today. And now we're gonna move into something interesting, guys. This is kind of what we're gonna move into some of the really overpowered players. So as you guys can see from the thumbnail, this guy might be the best fullback to use early on in FUT this year. And there's a reason for it. The last 2 years when I've used this card as a left back, because I have, the last 2 years I've used him when he was a 79 and an 80. He was fantastic. And this year, dude, he's getting a big upgrade. He's going to be an 82 rated now. He's got 89 pace, 78 defending, 78 physical, 80 dribbling. That's a really good card. And this guy is going to help you finally in the Bundesliga. You've got a really good left back. I feel like that's been a struggle for years. Now, also another player besides this, because we've got 87 acceleration, 90 sprint speed, 77 agility, 78 balance, 84 stamina. Another player like this is Schultz, Nico Schultz, the transfer to Dortmund. Now, I think he'll be a little bit more expensive just because of the transfer and some of the hype and being German. But another guy that has 90 pace, 70 plus defending, 70 plus physical. So left backs in the Bundesliga, a lot better this year. I think overall, guys, we're looking at them and we're like, wow, they're a lot better this year. So that's another one to keep your eyes on, 100%. Now we move on to the center backs, guys, and this is where it gets interesting. A lot of center backs you can rock with. I'm going to give you guys a few options. First one, Konate, right? 78 pace, 80 defending, 78 physical, and you've got some really solid stats in there. 83 strength, 85 stand tackling, good acceleration, really good sprint speed, agility and balance are okay. Only letdown with this card is going to be some of the vision stats and things like that. Balance as at 55 is not terrible for a center back. That's kind of standard, so keep that in mind. It's not that bad for a center back. You've also got a few other players. This guy is going to perfect link. Just so you guys know, to keep this fresh in your heads, you may have seen this already. He's going to perfect link to Upamecano. Upamecano is on the same team and the same nationality, which means they're going to get a very unique chemistry between the two. Upamecano's got a good card. The only thing with Upamecano that you look at, 68 marking. Stamina doesn't matter too much at center back. 68 marking would be probably the biggest problem that you would face with Upamecano. So that's another player that he links really well to. Another French center back that we have, and I'm going to give you guys another strong link now. Not a perfect link, but a strong link. Kimpembe. He got a downgrade, which is going to actually make his price a little bit more affordable in this upcoming year, and he's still going to be really good. So that's why I wanted to include him in this video. I still think Kimpembe is going to be a really good player. So he's an 82 now. He's going to have 73 acceleration, 77 sprint speed, 73 agility, 62 balance, 77 reactions, and 78 ball control with 80 composure. So he's going to be really good on the ball. And for what it's worth, that's really handy, man. That's really handy when you're 82 rated and you're a French center back in the Ligue 1. You're going to link to a lot of people, and he's good on the ball. So that's something important. Then you can see the defense stats and the physical stats. All those are really high. So to go with Kimpembe, which I wanted to bring up, this guy you may have not heard of. And he's medium high. I did my research. Medium high is such a big, center back work rate. And I looked at last year's game, and he's a medium high. So this guy is going to do a lot for you, man. Medium high work rates, 76 pace, 76 defending, 80 physical. You've got 73 acceleration, 79 sprint speed, 68 agility, and 65 balance, guys. And for a center back, I'm telling you guys right now, for a center back, 68 agility and 65 balance is really solid. That's not bad at all. So that's something I wanted to point out. I think that makes him really good. 80 jumping, 80 stamina, 80 strength. All that is really good as well. And then if you're going to go into that league, guys, if you're really interested in continuing on into that league, this is a cheap beast that I found for you guys. Atal. Now, Atal has a 5-star weak foot. I remember that from Team of the Season last year. And the meta for next year seems to be like having fullbacks that can go forward is really nice. This guy can go forward. He's got 72 finishing, man. 90 acceleration, good passing, and then he's got 81 agility, and his marking and defending stats are all in the 70s. So I'm a big fan of this card, and that's why I wanted to point him out in this video, because I feel like this card is really, really, really good. And that's just, I think, relevant to you guys. Now, there's a few other players. If we up the price range just a little bit, I don't know how much Militao is going to be, but I want to point this out to you guys because Militao is a beast. Because he transferred to Real Madrid and now he plays for them, I'm assuming with Varane, with certain other players, he's going to be really expensive. This guy is going to be a monster next year. 79 pace, 81 defending, 81 physical. He's going to be a monster. He links to Ferland Mendy, so I wanted to point that out to all you guys watching, that Ferland Mendy and him are going to offer some really, really unique chemistry for people's teams, and they're going to be great players together. So keep that in mind, guys, as the game comes out next year and next week. They're going to be very good together. But something I think a little bit more important that I want to put out in goal, for anybody that's using Varane or Militao, Areola is going to link to them. Areola just transferred to Madrid, so Areola is going to offer chemistry to any Madrid player, which makes it unique, right? That makes it unique. That makes it relevant. That makes it good. So I think you guys should keep in mind that Areola was a player last year that had, I think, saves with feet. I'm not positive, but he was a very overpowered keeper in the last FIFA. So it's something that you want to keep in mind. It's good to have. Keepers are always crap, in my opinion. They're never good, but it's good to have keepers in your mind that are solid from the year before. Next up, guys, we're going to move on to the La Liga. And this guy right here is very good. Morales. This is a 4-star, I believe. I'm not positive, but I think he's going to be 4-4 next year, which at the minimum is very solid. And then you've got 88 acceleration, 90 sprint speed, 83 finishing, with great dribbling stats, 85 composure on an 82 rated card. I think this guy will be closer to about 5 to 10K, but he doesn't play for like a major club, which makes me have hope and feel like that this guy is actually going to be pretty affordable. I don't know about you guys, but because he doesn't play for a major club, I do feel like there's a chance that this guy will be semi-affordable. I wanted to point this guy out to you guys in the video because he looks ridiculous. Nothing short of that. He looks really, really solid, guys. I think that this is a dude that a lot of you guys are going to want to get your hands on next year. Now, let's talk about a Premier League link, because a lot of you guys are going to be starting your starter squads in the Premier League. Even though it's overpriced, even though it's all that, you guys want to try the Premier League. Ndombele looks really solid for a central mid, even a CDM. His work rates might be a little bit weird, but for a center, for a center or CDM, he does look really solid. You're going to have good agility stats, good pace stats, good defense, and good physical stats. So I do think Ndombele is a really solid player. And then I think what I was pointing out and interested in was that he's gonna perfect link with Sissoko. That's something that's like really, really useful. With a perfect link, that's going to be able to, if you guys are trying to do a hybrid outside of the Premier League, right away, you guys are going to be able to, you know, get that chemistry good to go and then move on and do whatever you guys want to do. And that's something that I feel like is really important, you know, for that reason. Now, this is a player that is going to be a starter squad striker for the Bundesliga. If you're interested in the Bundesliga, Rebic. And I believe that he's going to be upgraded this year. It's a 4-4. I think last year he was 3-3. Now, Rebic has a really good card because he's got 88 pace, 80 shooting, and then he's got really solid other stats. Every stat is close to 80 except the defending, which you guys know as a striker doesn't matter. This guy looks really solid next year for some starter teams. So I wanted to point this guy out as well. I think he is solid. Next up, guys, we do have Akanji. Akanji is an interesting card because Akanji has a very just meta card. 78 pace, 83 defending, 80 physical. Not much else needs to be said besides that. That's what the card looks like, and that's what he's going to turn out to be. I think this guy is going to be really, really, really solid. I think he's going to be a player that a lot of you guys should be wanting to get your hands on. And then the last player, guys, that I'm going to point out to you guys in the video. Look, there's tons of other players, and if you guys want another video on this, I will do another video. Just drop a thumbs up. I'm trying to keep these players affordable on the video. I know some starter squad players are not that affordable that I want to point out, but I'm trying to keep these guys as cheap beasts to you guys. Chucky Lozano, right? 94 acceleration, 93 finish, 93 sprint speed with 76 finishing, 91 agility. 82 stamina is very good as well. I believe he's going to be 4-4. I don't think they'll downgrade the weak foot. I know it says 3-star weak foot, but I think he's going to be 4-4. And he's going to be Serie A because he's with Napoli now. So he's going to be Serie A. And that's a player that you want to keep your eyes on, man. That's a solid, solid card. I think maybe one last card just to kind of give you guys that extra card in here. This guy is going to link in a 4-3-3 with him. Malcuit. This is a right back in the Serie A for Napoli, so they're going to get that strong link. And this guy is a solid dude. This is also a dude that's going to be a cheaper right back for anybody's team that's a French squad or things like that. So, guys, wanted to get a video this morning out to you guys, just kind of giving you guys minds a little bit of a refresh with some really nice starter players that, you know, have come out when the database has come out. I know I posted a video on the database yesterday, but I wanted to get you guys like a thorough video on players that I did research on and looked into. Yeah, man, let me know in the comments down below starter players that you guys are planning on using. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video today. If you guys did, thumbs up. Be on the lookout tonight for a very special upload. I'll see you guys then. Peace out.